Come spend the day with me in Scottsdale with Brandon Dawson. Brandon Dawson is a good friend of mine. It was a fantastic day. He's the co-founder and CEO of Cardone Ventures and the CEO of 10X Health. His business partner, some people may know, his name is Grant Cardone, and kind of started the 10X community, which is one of the biggest philosophies that I hold dearest to my heart, of 10X. If you want to be somewhere, you need to 10X yourself, 10X your life, 10X your fitness. Brandon is an expert at all those things, so I cannot wait for you guys to see this and all the awesome fun things that we got to do with Brandon that day. Just got here at Brandon's house, pulled out the entire motor court, a little bit jealous, so let's jump in, say hi. He apparently has this great morning routine, so cannot wait to try it.
This is called a Pure Wave, and it creates a vibroacoustic magnetic field. So it does what the PMF does, but it also has this vibrational element to it. So the first step is you lay down on a PMF mat.
All right, I'm not just saying it, but that was actually life-changing. I feel like throughout that process, I left my body, thought about everything that was stressing me out, and I've solved it. And I feel like most times before I go to the gym, I need to listen just to the craziest rap in order to get this energy up. But that, with the vibrations, with the noise, kind of just cleared my mind.
And so this is where I have my setup, right? So we have our aminos. So I do a lot of intermittent fasting or multi-day fasting.
Wow.
And so if you don't want to lose muscle, you need your amino blend. If you're not healthy, you're not going to be optimized. You have a lot of people that work with you that have a lot of wealth. I've never met anybody that's wealthy and is in poor health that's happy.
In order to be successful, you have to kind of touch 3 parts of yourself, like your physical kind of component, your mental and emotional, and your physical state.
And that's what we love about what you're doing at Amalfi Jets. So if we can keep them healthy and happy and you can keep them moving around, I think it's a great partnership.
Definitely.
Yeah, good. Let me show you this. Depending on what your workout routine is, you can come in, lift some weights.
Try to go as slow as possible. Thank you.
You do your workout, you hit this oxygen. Then you go from that, you get in the red light bed. This just shoves the oxygen into your cellular structure. You combine that with hitting this and getting all that oxygen.
I only suck down like a quarter of it, but I just feel a lot more kind of...
You're just flooding your body with oxygen and opening everything up, right?
So Brandon and I just finished up a fantastic morning routine, got a little workout in, did the amazing hypermass oxygen while I was biking, tried a bunch of the different 10X health items. It was amazing. Honestly, not just saying this, I feel a lot more refreshed, a lot more motivated to take on the day, a little bit of a clear headspace. There was no better way to start the day than a 10X health and a nice gym day. Brandon is showing me his amazing car collection. Already jealous. Believe we get to go to the office in the Kolin today. So I am so excited. So which car do you drive the most every day?
The Rolls. My wife and I have matching Kolinons, and it is the single most comfortable car I've ever ridden in. That new Lamborghini Performante, it is as exhilarating as the first day I got into the Maserati. But it's a pretty cool car. It's set up for racing, but boy, is it exhilarating, this car.
Gorgeous.
I love cars. The only thing I couldn't get here for you is the 67 Eleanor.
I'll see you next time.
You'll see it next time. First thing we want our people to see when they walk in, and you'll see as the extension of our home, right?
Walking into this kind of a boardroom definitely sets the tone for the office.
Sets the tone. And then this is my office. Welcome.
Wow, gorgeous view.
Yeah, we're just getting settled in. This is actually the 3rd floor. It's getting gutted. And then we're still finishing about 12,000 square feet up here where the podcast room and everything is on the other side.
And I feel like having, an office that kind of sparks that creativity, having a great view, having everyone 2 feet away that you can kind of collaborate with. Controversial, but I'm the biggest anti-remote work person. I don't allow anyone to work remote.
And in fact, there's been studies that have been done. If you're around a high performer, your performance is going to go up or you're going to leave. Colin, let me introduce you to my wife, Natalie. She's actually the president of the company. She co-founded it with me. And she's the one that makes everything happen every single day.
I'm excited to meet her.
Natalie, this is Kolin with Amalfi Jets.
Colin, it's so nice.
Great to meet you. I've heard amazing things from Brandon. It's great to meet you. Thank you for having me here.
Welcome to the office.
Gorgeous office. Love this. Very aesthetic.
He's very jealous that my office looks better than his office.
We love our new offices. Natalie designed them around our lifestyle, our home. Well, if you guys ever need to host anything here, you've got a full facility.
I appreciate that.
When I'm watching in market We're here at Elite Edge, about to go on with Brandon Dawson. So excited to chat, talking about business and social media and the importance of that for business owners.
But I'd like to introduce to you Kolin. Kolin from Amalfi Jets. Come on out here.
I always wanted to be an airline pilot when I was a kid, but COVID happened, so literally nobody was hiring pilots. And again, there was a true opportunity for us to get into space and grow quite quickly. We've noticed a lot of people that honestly like reach out from our competitors that are like, listen, I've worked at this company for 5-10 years. We do the same dang thing every single year. We spend hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing. You guys post 3 or 4 stupid TikToks, and yet you guys are essentially burying us and stealing all the good leads. It's been really, really refreshing to see how well it's paid off. I mean, it is 100x'd our business. I mean, we get literally in the past 90 days over 1 billion impressions. We need to send 3.5 million people to our website a day for a month. Great. That is marketing's new goal for next month. Figure out how the hell to do that. Whether we steal an airplane and get front page on CNN or something like that. But that is how we at Amalfi are very, very data driven. And I think the social media is great, that feeds the funnel, but you can't just stop there. You have to understand everything about your business and how people navigate.
1, 2, and 3. And 3. That's awesome. All right, so I'm here with Brandon, and we're having this just killer power lunch. Apparently he has steak and wedge salad every single day.
Every day.
Today we're doing something that I've actually never done before. You and I guessing cheap versus expensive. We will be taste testing 3 different types of Italian wine.
I like that.
I'm concerned I'm gonna be wrong.
Beautiful part of that is, if we're wrong, I'm buying a lot of that wine.
We have a $15 bottle, a $40 to $45 bottle, and then a $300 bottle of good Italian red wine, never French, never American. I've talked a lot about good Italian red wine, so if I'm wrong, I'm never gonna speak about red wine ever again. Cheers.
Cheers.
I think I'm not gonna be able to tell it is.
I mean, it's deep.
Yeah.
Smells really good. Mm-hmm. If I went to somebody's house and they poured this, I would not complain about it. I think this is the $20 bottle.
The color is throwing me off because it's a nice color.
I mean, for all I know, it could be the most expensive one. Yeah, that's deep red.
Very deep red.
This is a $15 bottle.
Right off the bat without even tasting it?
Mm-hmm. This is a $15 bottle.
Certain. He's confident in that. Okay.
If I'm comparing this is 300, this is 15.
I'm gonna say this is the cheaper bottle. I think this is now the $40 bottle because it's got a good color.
This is the last one.
Okay.
All right, so this is similar to the first one, the amber.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put them in order. 15, 40, 300.
I'm not a fan of this one. Something about it's just not sitting. I'm gonna change my guess. I'm gonna say this is the cheap one. The 40 is this dark one, and then the first one we had was the 300. All right, 2019, good year. Brunello di Montalcino. The second, wow, the second was Ornellaia. That's a $300 bottle. So the really dark one that you and I thought was the cheapest. That's hilarious.
So this one was the most expensive, which was the second one you gave us.
Yes.
I'm not drinking it. I'm drinking this $40 bottle all day.
I don't know, my confidence is shaken at this point. That I feel like if you poured a Sassicaia versus like a $2 chuck from Trader Joe's,
I don't know.
I'd probably
I've never had a bad
Joe's.
Sassicaia. I've never had a bad one.
All right, so we're here leaving the Cardone Ventures office here in Scottsdale. Fantastic day with Brandon. We filmed a podcast, collaborated on some content, talked a lot of business ideas, tried some great Italian wine. Back to the hotel, I have some work to catch up on. Good to see you. How you doing, brother?
You too, Kolin. How you doing, brother?
Good.
Yeah, good
This
to
place
see you.
is great.
Yeah, this is, the guys that own this are phenomenal.
Great table.
Yes, and done such a great job with the Amalfi Jets. My audience freaking loved you, dude.
Appreciate it.
I just think there's big things for us in the future.
I agree. I think some future flight stuff, more conferences, and chatting and helping business owners achieve all their goals.
You want to consummate this over a cigar?
I would love to.
Let's
Cheers.
do it. Cheers. One of the biggest selections in town here.
I was gonna say, it's quite a room.
Yeah. I have some favorites. I mean, obviously all these are amazing cigars. Fuentes are great cigars. I think these Arturo Fuentes will be great cigars for us. They're kind of a mid, so they'll be a little bit more spicy, a little heavier.
Okay.
So I think these are actually going to smoke nicely, especially with the great wine we just had.
Definitely.
So let's try these.
Done.
Yeah.
This is quite a selection. I feel like you could spend a couple hours in here picking at everything.
Oh yeah, yeah. And if you don't know what you want, you're kind of.
Need a receipt?
No, thanks.
You're welcome.
cutters are right here, gentlemen. Should
Thank
be
you.
right around the table.
Thank you, thank you. I think I'll do a little V cut. That's nice.
So anyway,
Yep. Your finger. Perfect. Awesome.
it's great.
It's a nice way to end the evening. You know, when you have a hard day of work, we do as much as we've been doing. You know, they say business is a contact sport. That's what Grant says.
Yeah.
Like, and it's true. If you're not out meeting and shaking hands and pressing the flesh, you're not gonna meet anybody.
Yeah.
You know, Colin, when you think of the big picture, how big Amalfi Jets is gonna be, how big 10X is and gonna be, and you think about us collaborating and doing some great things for the people we work with, man, I can't wait.
There's a lot that we can do. I think the 10X community is unlike any community I've ever seen. And I'm excited for what we chatted about at dinner, what we'll be chatting about tonight. I think there's a lot of great ways to partner, and we're excited to sharing that with the world. Yeah.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
All right, so we just landed here back in LA, just got back from Scottsdale last night. It was a great day spending time with Brandon Dawson. We did so much stuff: house tour, car tour, watch tour, office tour, drank some good Italian red wine, smoked some great cigars, great experience, chatted some business, really fun stuff planned and coming out, so can't wait for you guys to see that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you on our next Amalfi Jets vlog when we're doing some pretty cool stuff, so can't wait for you to see that too. We'll see you next time.